Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 208 and this is my weekly meal plan episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the show. Welcome back to my weekly meal plan. So the reason I do this each week is because meal planning I think is really important for saving money and wasting less food and reducing stress and trying to figure out what's for dinner. So I think it's really an important part of a frugal life, which is why I do it as part of my frugal podcast. So the meal plan that I share is just for dinners, and I do rotate my meals on a regular basis, but I do try and throw in something new every once in a while. And if you're interested in any of the recipes that I share here, you can find the blog version of this meal plan with links to the recipes at lolasfrugallife.com. Each week I post a blog post that goes along with the weekly episode where you can find the recipes. And I'm going to work on getting just like a recipe page too that has just like all the recipes that I've shared over the course of time, but it's going to take me some time to get that together. So before we get into the meal plan, I do just want to share that for the month of June 2021, I'm running a $5 Amazon gift card giveaway. So there's two ways to enter. The first way is to leave a review on Apple Podcasts and email me a screenshot of the review. The second way is to screenshot the show and share it on Instagram and tag me in that post. And then just email me to let me know that you did that. It's important to email me either way because if you win, I'm going to need your email so that I can email you the code for the digital Amazon gift card. My email is lolasfrugallife@gmail.com, and I'm going to choose the winner randomly from all entries received during the first week of July. So good luck, and I hope you win the $5. Okay, so this week's meal plan starts on Saturday, June 19th. So for Saturday, I am going to be making Debbie's vegetable lasagna, which is from allrecipes.com. I haven't made this in a while. I think it's a really good vegetable lasagna. It's got like a white sauce in it, like it's kind of like a Parmesan cheese sauce instead of like a red sauce. And it's got like shredded zucchini and carrots and frozen spinach, and hopefully it's not super hot the day I make it because it does have to bake in the oven for a while. But it's not too long. I think it bakes for 30 minutes. But I think it's a good vegetable lasagna, and it's kind of takes a little bit of time to make, so that's why I'm doing it on a Saturday. I wouldn't do that during a weekday. So that's for Saturday. For Sunday, we're doing baked chicken nuggets, which is from allrecipes.com. This is a simple chicken nugget recipe where you melt some butter and you dip the cut up chicken in butter, and then you coat it with breadcrumbs and then bake it in the oven, and it comes out pretty good for a baked chicken nugget. It's like not too dry or anything like that. And then for the side, I'm going to be making easy rice baked casserole, which is from foodnetwork.com. And this is a rice casserole that has like rice, spinach, eggs, milk, cheddar cheese, and you bake it in the oven. This one takes a while to bake. It's like 45 minutes, but the chicken nuggets only take 20 minutes. So I'll probably bake the rice casserole first. And then once that's out and cooling, I'll just stick the chicken nuggets in the oven real quick, and 20 minutes later, it'll all be done. I try my best to not necessarily do like two oven things in one meal. That way I'm not like waiting for something to cook before I put the other thing in. But if one of them is much quicker to cook, like the chicken nuggets are, then I'll just kind of do the longer one first, get that out, maybe put like foil over it to keep it warm, and then just stick the chicken nuggets in while that's, once that other thing is done. And then we're also just going to do frozen vegetables on the side with that, whatever I happen to have on hand. I usually always have some kind of like frozen, like a steam fresh type thing that I could just throw in the microwave to make as an extra side. Monday, we're doing hamburgers. So we do hamburgers every other Monday. I don't really have a recipe for this one. I just take ground beef, I make it into patties and cook it up either on the stove or on the grill, depending on the weather. I'm also going to make some Impossible burgers for my daughter who doesn't eat meat. And then I will also be making oven fresh seasoned potato wedges, which is from allrecipes.com. And they're like a really simple recipe. You take the potatoes, you cut them up into wedges, and you toss them in a bag with it's like Parmesan cheese and some seasonings and olive oil, and then you just bake them in the oven. It's one of our favorite sides to have with the hamburgers. So that's Monday. Tuesday, we always do some kind of Mexican theme. This week, we're doing Chipotle night. So this is homemade Chipotle bowls. So what I do is I just take some chicken, I cut it up, I season it with some seasoned salt and some chili powder and a little bit of olive oil, and I just broil it until it gets just a little bit crispy, like almost like a grilled consistency. And then I serve that with some brown rice, black beans, cheddar cheese, sour cream, salsa, avocado, all that kind of stuff. And then everyone could just make their own like Chipotle style bowl for dinner. So that is Tuesday. Wednesday, we are doing fried flounder. And I just buy the like the big bag of flounder from BJ's, and they have them like individually frozen. And then I just take out however many I'm going to make, and I just dip them in egg and breadcrumb and fry them up. I'm also going to try a new recipe, which is for sesame noodles, which is from allrecipes.com. I haven't actually ever made sesame noodles before, but I thought it sounded like it would go good with the fried flounder, and I was kind of looking for a new side dish because I haven't really made a new side dish in a while, so that's something new I'm going to try. Hopefully it's good. And then again, I'm just going to do frozen vegetables, whatever I have. I'm thinking probably with this meal I would probably do something like, frozen green beans or like a bean mixture or something like that. Okay, so Thursday, I do not have a meal to share because this Thursday, my middle daughter is graduating from high school. So we are going to be ordering in food for that night. So I don't have a meal to share. And this is like my real true meal plan that I share with you each week for my family. So occasionally I don't have a meal plan to share with you for a certain night. So I don't have one for Thursday. The last day of the meal plan is Friday, June 25th. And Friday I'm going to be doing turkey meatloaf, which I think in my meal app here, I put the wrong turkey meatloaf because I'm not showing the link to to the recipe that I usually use. I'm just trying to see really quick if I can find, it's called like Best Ever, I think it's called like Jenny O's Best Ever. I'm sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay. I put the wrong thing in my meal app, where I keep track of what I'm making for the week. So the meatloaf that we always make is called Jenny O's Best Ever Meatloaf, and that's from allrecipes.com. And it's basically just got like egg, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, breadcrumb. I don't remember if I said that. And it's like the meatloaf that my kids kind of grew up on, so that's what they're used to. And then as a side dish, I'm going to do the 5-ingredient Instant Pot mac and cheese, which is one of my go-to sides because it's so quick and easy, and that's from foodnetwork.com. You do need an Instant Pot to make that, but it's basically just really quick. You add water and elbows to the Instant Pot. You cook them for like 4 minutes, and then you just add evaporated milk and shredded cheddar cheese, and that's it. And then I'm also going to be making crispy air-fried sweet potato wedges, which is from cookinglight.com. And the sweet potatoes come out really good in the air fryer if you do have one. Of course, you could make the same recipe in the oven. The reason I chose that as a side is because the meatloaf does take kind of long to cook, so I was going to make the sweet potatoes in the air fryer. So that's it for today's meal plan. I hope this was helpful to you. Don't forget, you can always reach out to me with any questions or suggestions at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at lolasfrugallife. I also do have a YouTube channel, which is just another place to listen to the podcast. There's no video content, but it's another source if you prefer to listen to things on YouTube. And my website is lolasfrugallife.com. That's where the blog post can be found for this meal plan and also for my other weekly episodes. I would also love to have you join our private listeners group at facebook.com/groups/lolasfrugallife. And if you enjoy the show, please make sure to subscribe. I would love to have you screenshot the show and tag me on Instagram so I can see that you're listening. And if you could also take a couple of seconds to rate and review the podcast, that would be a major help to me. It's supposed to really help with getting the word out about the podcast and getting it higher up in search results when people are looking for a show like this. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.